All right, good morning, viewers. Welcome to the program. I appreciate every of our reviewers and esteemed viewers on the platform. We say a big thank you for joining us this morning, the 25th of November 2025. A beautiful morning to the people, to the viewers in the comment section, saying hi to us this morning. A beautiful morning to those that are not engaging us in the comment section, but are always watching the program. We say a big thank you to you. The Palace, the King Gary is here this morning. How are you doing, the Palace? You're welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining us this Tuesday morning. All right, all right. Thank you, King Gary. Thank you so much. We have diverse stories on our papers this morning, and we shall be looking at them. Yeah, we have the Punch newspaper with us, the Vanguard newspaper and the Punch at this time. This morning, 25th of November 2025. What are they saying? What are they dishing out to the nation this morning? Still on the state of the nation, the state of insecurity in Nigeria, and I have it here on the front page of Vanguard. Southwest governors telling us that it is time for state police in the country. It is time for state police. This is a welcome development. It is time, really time for state police. It's long overdue, honestly. We move down to page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. UK rejects federal government's request for Equity to complete prison term in Nigeria. On to the next one. Page 8. Atiku officially joins the African Democratic Congress. Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of the nation, has joined officially the African Democratic Congress, that's ADC. He has vowed to end. He has vowed to end APC. He has vowed to end APC. This is on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. Atiku officially joins ADC, vows to end APC's misrule. We move down to page 5. Kebbi, Niger schools abductions. US to share intel demands actions. US to share intel demands actions to speed up arms request, says presidency. 239 nursery and primary pupils among 265 victims still missing in Niger. All right, Kwara church attack was a sudden terrifying act. Survivor narrates ordeal. School abductions threaten northern Nigeria's children's future, says Amnesty. On to the next one. The Punch newspaper. Kidnapping crisis in the country. That's what we have on the front page of the Punch. Kidnapping crisis in the country. Governors convene emergency session. School lockdowns rise. 19 northern governors to meet Southwest plans forest surveillance. Unions fault lockdowns. Tinubu rejects mercenaries. All right, on to the next one. Also, June 26, Adeleke set to announce re-election platform. Governor Adeleke set to announce re-election platform. You can go to page 19 of the Punch newspaper to see this story. Still on insecurity, police tighten security in Lagos schools, worship centers. Lagos is now afraid. I thought Mr. Kule said we are safe in Lagos. All right, police tighten security. Yeah, Yoruba will say lack of insurance, right? But can you translate that in English? Police tighten security in Lagos schools, worship centers. All right, we are standing at the edge of our news cycle, and of course, you know what to do. You know how we do it on the program. Our reviewers are here, ready to dissect issues with me this morning. I'm not the one to do justice to all the stories. They are here to analyze. All right. Like I said on the program, both the reviewers and viewers are all reviewers. And we really appreciate your engagement on the comment section. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We appreciate all of you. Babalola T is also here this morning. Say good morning. Tujari Moses, how are you doing, sir? Thank you for joining us. Enoma Osadiye, all the way from Germany. We appreciate you. How is Mr. Ben Osadiye? Thank you. All right, I'm James Manu is also here. We say a big morning, a beautiful morning to you. Julius Osunde is also here. Thank you so much for joining us. He's watching us from UK. Ezenwo, good morning. Ezenwo, Liverpool. Where are you? Robert Uche, Chief Odeze Chima, Ordinary Taiwo, Big T Prince. We appreciate. Olawale Cole, Olayinka Cole, sorry, Mr. Olayinka Cole in the United States of America. Good morning to you. Oli Givenchy, United States of America. Good morning. Mrs. Mabel in Spain. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Queen Esther, how are you doing? Tina, Mrs. Tina in the United States of America. Thank you so much. All right, please have it in mind that our Christmas party is coming up soon. It comes up on the 13th of this 13th of December. That's next month. Kindly show us love. Yeah, show us love. Support the platform. It comes up on the 13th of December. Big T Prince was I donated something for us. Yeah, that was Saturday.
Yes,
I'm not making a mistake.
Yes,
Saturday. So we need your support on the platform as we got the end of the year. The Christmas party. I'm still talking about end of the year parties, man.
End of the year is good.
It's the end of the year. End of the year. Yeah, end of the year party.
Yeah,
I'm right. The global analyst is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Our global viewers, may God bless you. Yes, you're most welcome to CC Stand. Our global viewers will be blessing us. May God bless all of you. Because our global anchor man has told you, our end of the year is coming up 13th of December. Please show us love, show us support. We are counting on you. We know we are more than that. You will support us beyond what we are even expecting. Yeah, Mrs. Tina and the rest of them, may God bless all of you. I then I always say, Mr. Ojolaji, you are most welcome.
Suma, good morning to you too.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Somebody has responded this morning.
Hey.
Mookie Great. I say thank you so much, Mookie. Good morning to you, Mookie Great, the great one. He has donated the sum of 50,000 naira in support of the Christmas fun fair
and end of the year.
Yeah, end of the year party. Thank you so much, Mookie Great. I appreciate. Oh, wow, for the Christmas party. Yes. Kingari is supporting us with what? How much?
200,000.
200,000
That's the king of the palace of himself. You know him. The king himself. You must give thumb up for him because yes, he always live up to the king. Yes.
Thank you,
yes.
Kingari.
Thank you. God bless you, sir.
My great one.
Yes.
For your immense support on the platform.
Yes.
Okay, great. We really appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank you so much. Kingari, the palace.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
His Royal Majesty.
Very, very grateful. He has been helpful and supportive
of course.
on the program.
Yes.
Mookie Great also.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
We appreciate all of you. All right. Let's move down to what we have this morning. It is time for state police. I think they are just waking up now. The president also said it some time ago. That should be 2 months ago or 3 months ago.
Yeah, he's been saying it over the time. He's been saying it. He's been saying it. He's an advocate of state police. Where was the position? These are things we're pushing forward. And but unfortunately for now, he has not been forthcoming in bringing it to implementation. And it's simply because this is a man that always consider every decision wants to take political wise. What's political gain? What's political loss? Will it amount to political gain if you allow say police presently, or will it amount to our political loss? If the answer is yes or no, they will pick which one is applicable to him.
Despite the crisis on ground.
I mean, these are politicians. You and I. They are full-time business politicians. So that's the business they do. What manufacturing company? What company do they have? That's generating profit to them. They feed our state fund through do politicking. So that's their business. It's like every businessman who wants to make profits in his business. So they must consider the political aspect of every decision they want to take. Will it accrue political gains to us or not? If they allow, say, police, instead to not allow them to rob them in their state, the police will stand against government, federal government police who want to use to rig election to do other one. So they are considering everything politically. Mr. Mike, there won't be say police until after 2027 election. Mark my word. They won't be. Okay, the local government autonomy that have been granted, have they been given money? Have they been given the allocation every monthly? It won't be. These are people that I know that politicizing every position that must be taken for interest of Nigeria. They will not take it because once they know is to empower Nigeria to stand up against them, against how they normally rig the election, they will not do it. So that was happening. So say police, you will only be hearing it. It won't come to effect until after 2027 election, where President Tinubu must have been announced winner, and the Supreme Court must have cleared him as duly won. That's why you now begin to see the local government fund being delivered to them from federation account. You now begin to see the state police being seriously being pushed into action. Any other thing, any decision that we see that will emancipate and liberate the empower Nigerians, that's why you see it coming, because they know they have gotten election. They won election. Their victory have been sealed. So, but saying by now, it won't come to effect. It won't come to fruition. No.
Is it time for state police? Truly.
To the Nigerian people who have lost a lot, it has overdue. But to some politicians, it has not. Hardly will you see any governor currently or past that the now president do not sponsor during their election to the office one way or the other. So in a situation like that, even though they do not decamp to APC, they are in their various political party, they dare not come to challenge the president, unlike we have during the times of Obasanjo, where the governors can, or even some rep member can stand up and say this or that. Because they know that what, how did they get there? Is this someone like Pebelo? Or be someone like, what was he called, that will come to say this? What did they start to say? In front of who? Who is he? You understand? Because by merit is not the case. But let's put you there and you follow what we say. And irrespective of whatever the citizens are going through, they would not do that. So coming for state police is a beautiful thing. But how will it be an independent, institution whereby they follow their instruction towards the rule of law and rights of the citizen, and not a directive by one big rich man? In Nigeria, that's why even when we had the federal police, one rich man can just say, go and carry that boy, go and carry that girl, because of they have the money with their influence. But with the federal, now when it now comes to state, but if we are trying to look at the disadvantage of it, we will not actually move further. But how do we check the advantage, and how can we make sure the advantage of the state policing will work well for the Nigerian people? How do we make that? How will we make it that so transparent? How are we going to, how will I put it, shuffle the federal police? How will we checkmate them so that they will be on the right track? So if some state police officials are doing more than what they could do, or abusing power, the federal police can put them in order. The line of command can be thoroughly, checkmate when it happens. Those are the things that fear me in this, because I know it will come to a time when it's happening, you'll be seeing a battle of fist fight among the federal police and state police, trying to fight for who is supremacy, and of which it do happen in other world, but not, it won't be as you can see what we didn't even last man police here, last man citizen, and some VIOs fighting and jumping into cars, snatching car from drivers, of which is against the reason why they have been they are existing. The existence is to what, coordinate traffic, put law in order, not to arrest or what, snatch buses or cause serious accident. They have caused a lot of damage that even the reason why they are being introduced to coordinate the motorists. So, and those are the things that we keep facing. As I said, we won't be surprised it will be in 2027 after the election, before the president will come up with it. It's not bad in some ways, But he coming in 2020, 2023, he knows that what the country is in chaos already. And one of the things that you put in place is to provide security for the Nigerian people. So by now, that should have been in place already. There are a lot of thousands things that you can actually do or a bit old that will even make Nigerian people to vote for you if you are doing ready and your right senses and you are doing what you are supposed to do as the president of the state. We have a lot, thousands. That even though they give you a lifetime president, you will not finish it in 20 years. I will ask you to govern for 20 years because we are lagging behind other world are in 2025. Nigeria is in 1991, the time of technology and the likes of them and what the world is involved in. We are still far like 2 decades behind. But some people might not believe it, but when you think that those who are in diaspora that have seen go to places, you will realize that actually we are what way back forward. We just hope that the president will use and those who are his advice, I don't know what they are advising, whether they are out of advice. We will see what they will turn out to do.
All right, bandits have vowed more attacks in the country. Yeah, and this time around they are targeting soldiers, politicians, and the president himself. That's the next target. Is it possible to kidnap President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I think they was threatening the late Muhammadu Buhari at some point. Yes. So let me just read this story. An armed terrorist group has released a new video claiming responsibility for the recent student abductions in Kebbi and Niger State, while threatening further attacks on soldiers and political office holders. The video, which emerged on Monday, has since been circulated on social media, shows an armed man speaking in Hausa, boasting that the group will soon begin targeting military personnel and politicians, insisting that the government cannot stop their operations. The footage, which shows the individual surrounded by other armed men, blah 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 blah.
Mr. Amaechi, is because we have a kind of system that allows them to do that. Yes.
These people are now using social media.
Yeah, no, they have been using all this while they be using everywhere. Both social media, everything they be using everywhere.
Especially TikTok.
Yeah, this is not the first time they be using every means of communication.
Can they be trailed?
Mr. Mike, what happens is this? Look at it. Imagine that can be abduction. That soldier was called off 30 minutes of that school. Then the 30 minutes time the people struck. There are moles, there are saboteurs in these government institutions. And it is because the people in government, they didn't have the political will to summon the college and tackle and go along on people that were responsible for it. Otherwise, how can people like this be boasting? Okay, they're shifting attention from common man, attention of common man to highly VIPs in this. Okay, maybe by the time they kidnap some 2 or 3 governors, DGs, commissioners, ministers, and then every president. Okay, by president go. Maybe by that time we now know that yeah, they are really serious. I think by that time they will really sit right properly to address it, because now they will not, many of them would have been victims. Maybe they have to pay billions or trillions to get them released. I think instead of kidnapping common man, that thing they just said they want to step up their game to be kidnapping highly profile people in the society. I'm not wishing them they succeed with it. I think maybe by the time this begin to happen to them, they will think twice. They will think that look, all this like we have been showing to this person of this menace is high time. Maybe when 2 governors, commissioner, ministers, DGs, VP have been kidnapped. Now, yeah, the same will know that yes, it is ready. We are now ready to face these people, square and deal with them. Otherwise, yes.
I even saw the guy posting that he was putting on military uniform.
Yeah, Mr. Mike, what's the population? What's the population of this people?
You can see the level of boldness.
So the population of this people are not to 2 million.
Confidence the guy has.
All the so-called militants, so-called terrorists and co, they are less than 1 million or 2 million people compared to the hundreds of millions in Nigeria. It is because the government is supposed to, empower, encourage and motivate Nigerians to go all out against them. The government didn't do that because they know when they empower us, we will sacrifice their rigging during election. They don't want to empower us to do anything. They're leaving us to hoping on, under police institution that cannot police even ordinary police by itself. How much more talking about police in Nigeria? It is government that's not empowering the citizenry to do that. Supposing government, I'm just saying that these people, you can overrun them, you can pick them out wherever they are hiding. They are not foreign professionals, but they are living in our midst. If every community is mobilized to be on the vanguard of their security, sometimes you can pick out these people. I'm telling you, you can pick them out, teach them out, hand them over to police. But government is afraid of empowering Nigeria because we will stand up to them when it comes to rigging of election. Yes, when they are doing justice, so they don't want to do that. So they are helping. They want us to hope only on police, DSS, which is not happen. No, I'm not wishing them to succeed in kidnapping VIPs. Maybe they begin to kidnap one or two VIPs. Now maybe the government people, the government functionaries, the people in government will now know that yes, this have been sent to us. It's common that they're picking school children, people travelers. By the time it's getting to the people in high places, I think there will be a thing. They will be able to muster the courage that is required to confront the people that are involved.
Usman, what does it say about our security architecture? A criminal boasting, even with no military uniform, without any repercussion.
Yeah, let me tell you how this thing works. In any country that refuse to be serious and responsible as a leader in those countries, the politicians or the governors and co. You see, when you are in a country whereby it's all about Faji, the natural resources, not preparing, even though there are no wars. How do we do this? How can we, and the country that they believe in divide and rule system, let us make them poor, let them make life difficult for them. Then when it's towards 6 months or 8 months to election, let us come out with empowerment program, then we shout. And those that you keep money, you say, let me collect my own. So now, those who are in those terrorists, I want to let you know that most of them are educated. They edit their videos themselves. I live with, and if you don't go and study this thing, then you cannot know that. Some of them handle social media very well, and they know what they are doing. If they have refused to speak in English, doesn't mean that they do not understand English. Some of those who are among the terrorists are ex-military officers in Nigerian Army. Some dismissed police officer, Air Force, Navy, in the paramilitary in Nigeria. They are among them. Some of those who are among them are the son of some retired police and military officers that the government has refused, or let me not say the government, in the military leader, what's it called, prior, have refused to pay the dividends or retirement payments of their father. Some of them, their father dying during the war. Some of them, their father let them know that what their organs send them even when they know that what there is danger, without giving them adequate ammunition. So that is why they died, and they did not able to get their pension and so on. And the children could not go to school because there is nobody to sponsor them. Some of those children are children of those after the death of their father in the military. They have been chased out of the barrack, their family, irrespective, and no provision was made for the families. Go to the Nigerian police barrack and military, go and see what is happening there. That's why our investigation journalism needs to be working in that aspect. Once your father is dead as a military order, they will chase them away. We had some stories a few months, like 2 years ago, which the police barrack, there's a sense of people, they say they want to renovate. What is the hope of the Nigerian personnel that have given their life to serve the country and they die in the war front, on the battlefield? What has been the provision? And the Nigerian people are seeing that on the news, but concerned body did not say anything, go out for them, breathe their voice for them to collect, the word is right for them. And that is what happened when you are looking, saying it's none of my business, it does not concern me. Now, whenever they turn out to be whatsoever the country has made them to be, we are all going to partake out of whatsoever, either positive or negative, they have turned out to be. And that is what we are seeing. If they want to start kidnapping, their head was not correct before. Because normally it's not the masses that either turn you. Every one of them definitely will have a story to tell. Either they are being brought to the country by politicians, either because of election to rig and destabilize a past president government or not. But directly or indirectly, we have in the northern side, when they recruit, they come and join, we give you certain money. It's as a result of a failed state and a failed government. And that's what we are seeing here. If they start kidnapping governor, good. If they start kidnapping political members or so, good with them. They are there to serve the Nigerian people. So they will let them feel the wrath and the pain of which the citizens are feeling. And maybe by doing so, they will have, know what it takes to actually come out to fight for the people.
All right, I will move down to the comment section this morning. Antam, good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. And Antam says citizens also do their part in other countries.
Yes. I agree with you.
What have you contributed to Nigeria, Mr. Suma? Oh.
Yeah, I said it. I said it.
He goes on, and what's he saying? That's Antna. Kidnappers are being supported by citizens.
Yes.
We have to tell ourselves the truth.
Mr. Mike, that was said.
And which is the truth?
Mr. Mike.
I saw them in Katsina.
Yes.
Did you see them?
Yes. Yes.
In one community like
Yes.
that, with the residents there.
Yes. I'm saying now.
I watched that yesterday.
That's why I said the citizens were not empowered by government to fish out these people. If those places you said, you saw them, no. Supposedly people are
And that's why
empowered.
people say the problem of the north is in the north.
Yes.
Abi?
Yes.
The problem of the north are the northerners.
Yes. Mr. Mike, supposedly the people are being empowered. They will not behave that way. They will arrest those people. I'm telling you, the people are more than the people are attacking us. We are great, a secret amount in number.
All right, and he goes on. How many times has the custom caught criminals importing army uniforms, weapons, etc.? There are evil people who thrive when the country is under chaos. On to the next one. Mr. Fabiano, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Suma, this is the now. No justification for criminality, Mr. Suma. We have Daniel saying, I'm watching. You said he's watching from Barako, Benin Republic. All right, he's saying hi to every one of us.
Good morning. Good morning.
Away from that, Atiku has finally joined the African Democratic Congress, and he has vowed to end APC's misrule. Now, with the crisis we have been faced with, the challenges on ground, insecurity, inflation, do you think somebody like Atiku can solve the problem for us? This is somebody that couldn't fix the People's Democratic Party. Rather, he did what? He left the party for the likes of Wiki.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Before you, I want to like process a little from what he said. He said, you talk about empowerment. Yes, you talk about empowerment. Empowering them over the years, over a decade, even since the 1999 to this state. Every state, directly or indirectly, have been empowered in some way. How many empowerment programs do we have, even though in our states here and other states? How many have been done? How many are the Nigerian people benefit from? How many program is for the people or the politician? I will tell you for free that a lot of different empowerment, there are different phases of empowerment program. What do you call empowerment program? Is it really an empowerment program? Looking for an instance here in Lagos here, there are different empowerment by politicians here, of which though the beneficiaries are actually what? Those in politics. We have some few empowerment program for widows, which the list is already over 500 widows. They have the list already. Who are those in the list? Those are party people. How many empowerment has been done for general public? Either you belong to a political party or not. I know what I'm saying. We are there, but we don't need to call names here. Those have been the empowerment program. We know of Faleke here representing Ikeja. In over this year, he has done more than 5, if I could remember. Definitely this year he gave out shuttle buses, tricycle, washing machines, for those who learn hand trade. You understand? Fine. What is is doing that? We have hundreds of people, politicians, of which are not doing. And who are the beneficiaries? Those that are in the world within the local government. Either it's Ikeja. Those are the APC party people, and of which the list of those have been there already. So let's just move and leave down. We keep saying it.
The question you asked me, Mr. Mike, see,
let's leave his credibility.
Yeah.
Is he up to the task? Can he solve the crisis on ground? It's the same way President Tinubu came the other time and said, I know the problem, I can fix it. You remember he said that? Yeah, so it's easier said than done. Atiku has come now to tell us that it will end APC's misrule.
Mr. Mike, if you want to, if you are talking about somebody, you measure somebody by some natural qualities that person possesses. Natural qualities and justice. There's natural justice and natural qualities. And one must not replace other. There's natural justice that is applicable to everybody. And you cannot tell me as a Fulani man, you want to come and rule Nigeria again after 8 years of Fulani. It's absolutely not, doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, listen to me, as vice president now, Mr. Mike. There's natural justice, there's natural qualities. Natural justice does not allow you to dominate a sin or sins. Whether Atiku likes or not, Atiku is a Fulani man. And Nigerian community, Nigerian state is composed of different ethnic nationalities that we have quality people in every part of the country. Don't tell me anybody can do. No, you can't tell me anybody can do. Anybody can do. No, it's a deceitful statement to tell me anybody should come and do it. No, everybody cannot just come and do. You can't be hiding under the influence of trying to dominate. No, the right people. Every citizen, every tribe has competent people. So if Atiku wants to come up and rule Nigeria, let him wait till when the tenure of the North will come up 2031. You cannot tell me. You see, this is what led to this problem. Domination of a particular tribe is now what is bringing us to where we are. Where some people believe they are first class citizens, others must be conquered. They must suppress.
Are you saying he has no right to contest?
He has the right now. He has the right.
Is it the constitution?
He has the right.
Yes,
Absolute fundamental right. But I'm telling you, there's a place of justice, equity, fairness in place in things in unity. You must not allow domination of anything. It's because Fulani have been dominating our election, our position of power. That's why they are claiming under Buhari that Nigeria belongs to them. Who are the people that is killing everybody all around, all the country? Is that Fulani? Is that Fulani people that kill everybody in every community? So you want to tell me that Atiku should not come? No, Atiku should wait till when is the call return?
Atiku is not an extremist.
He's a Fulani man. See, any Fulani man is a suspect as far as I'm concerned. Not to wait for their turn. This is turn of the South. South must finish his 8 years. I'm not coming for Tinubu.
Someone that has wives from different.
Which wife? It's a political gym is using for food. You forget about the political. That's the personal something. We're talking of agenda of a tribe.
He has an Igbo woman as well.
It's not like that is personal. That personal to him. I'm not bought by that. There is place of fairness, equity, and justice. Fulani should not be telling us out of 256 tribes in Nigeria. What did they be dominating? No! I think we should wait till 2031. Come out and let the South finish their tenure. I'm not coming for Tinubu. Let any other person in the South. My vote will go for a Sadana 2027. So it's me that will tell me that. For me to tell it for Atiku to come up, yes, absolutely.
Is this a Fulani matter or someone who is capable to handle the situation on ground?
You know, this matter, the way they are doing, they have made the whole thing. It looks like. I think in one way we have to look at that, but they are the one that started it. So Northern man. This one started. It's not the time for this. Why? Constitutionally, it is not. And what they have started, whether they like it or not, we go finish them. The way they start them. So Atiku to me has no credibility. We have the likes when Deborah or there was killed in the northern state. You tweeted as a human. Then because of some one or two northern tweet threats, you deleted your tweet. What is the meaning of that? What is that signaling? You see, blood is thicker than water. No matter how it might, if you like make it marry only Yoruba Igbo people, that does not take the fact that if we sit down to the tune of the Fulani elders directly or indirectly, and I did not see him. I don't know why he's so desperate about this, whether it's or that. I did not see him as someone that will solve the issue, but we actually think about. We have known the way forward. We know that this is not compulsory. Naturally, we are not supposed to be together, if not for the colonization and amalgamation or whatsoever. Religious wise, cultural wise, language wise, everything, our belief, ideology is different. So if some foreign people come to bring it together because of personal interest, so now we are here over how many years we've seen that this thing is not working, it's not good for us, it's not helping us. Rather, they are drawing us back. It is time for us to what? To go apart. And if you don't want to go apart, let us regionalize, and then we can know how to go further, and let us have peace. Tinubu, whether I like it or not, we are still going to. They should stop dwelling on the advantage of someone's weakness. Atiku has never come out that what is the source of this insecurity in Nigeria. Tinubu, let us find a way to it. Based on I have the resources on my side. We are not other people. Let us bring that this in. Erufai, and the likes of them.
They work with him.
They have never worked with any president since.
They will use his own weakness to
that is it. For you to know, they have no interest of the master. This is the game to them. It is a game to them and a business to them.
If you like everybody die, there's no concern. If left for them to govern on animals, cow and ram, they behave like that, even though people die. You get. So it is that time we know those who have interest of the people at that, and those who want to use that as a personal interest.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank you very much.
OJ, global analyst. Good morning, sirs.
Good morning, Michael Adekunle.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good morning, our esteemed global audience, and good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, gentlemen. Mike. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Okay.
Adekunle Michael, good morning. Esteemed viewers, good morning.
How's your health now?
Yeah, much better than yesterday. Thank you very much.
All right. This is someone that couldn't fix or unite the People's Democratic Party before jumping ship. I mean, Atiku Abubakar, former vice president of the country. He has vowed to end APC's misrule. Somebody said to me that, Michael, if the current president cannot fix the country, nobody else can fix Nigeria again. But Atiku has told us that he will end APC's misrule.
You see, I don't like people giving a general statement, a blanket statement. What metrics has been used in checking the capacity of every being that says he or she wants to have a shot at any political office? And I beg to be corrected if I'm not standing on the right lane, because I believe if Atiku said he's going to fix this country, I think maybe I want to believe that he knows where the problem lies, because I want you to take it from this.
Same way this current president said.
You see, the current president
how to fix the problem.
The current president only has sway at the state level. Atiku has at one time been the number 2 man, and he worked with President Olusegun Obasanjo. And during their own time, they also had a fair share of security challenges, of which you remember Zakibia. It was under their government, and you see how President Obasanjo, it was even Atiku, and so they called General Victor Manu. So what are you doing? All these people, they are trying to fester. Why? And you are sitting in your Oval Office. What are you doing as a chief? I was army chief, and the rest is history. They were able to contain, or rather nip in the board once and for all, and that is what is called statesmanship when it comes to issues bordering on our security or on our lives as a nation. And I want to believe if Atiku has made such a pronouncement that he can fix whatever ills that is currently confronting us, I think I believe that he must be saying it from the fact that he was one there up there, and he know where the leakage are, and he believe that he can do it. I am not campaigning for him, because I said that though if we were to take all our politicians the way they have been saying that they want to do this, want to do that, most of them, they have not really given me any excitement as to whether they are accountable to their word. And when you say something you are going to do it, you've forgotten that it's a social contract. It's binding you and the citizenry. And when you say something and you cannot affirm it, then it shows that you don't have any business being at the service of governance. And that's my take for that.
Gentleman Mike, after officially joining the party, they made a promise. But how credible is Atiku's promise to end APC's rule in the country?
Well, I think talk is cheap.
APC's misrule, sorry.
Yes, talk is cheap. We may not be able to hold on to mere speech or mere talk, as it were. We've had leaders talk to us before they get into office, and by the time they get into office, they will be wondering that what's holding this person from doing all that he said during campaign. You'll be wondering, including this current administration, we keep wondering about some things, state police, some of these things that autonomy, Supreme Court has ruled over it over a year now, and it hasn't been implemented, and all of it. You begin to wonder what stops people from acting when they eventually get to office. So we may not be able to rely solely on Atiku's statement of the fact that I can fix the country. I mean, everyone that has always come on board has always told us that. In fact, some people even have a blueprint that you can even read, including the APC. Present administration has a blueprint on this, on economy, on that, what they are going to do, and by the time they get into office, you see less of such in terms of implementation. I also think Atiku Abubakar we likely to be a very dangerous president if he should come on board. And I'm drawing that statement from what he did when a Deborah Samuel was killed at the College of Education in Sokoto on the 12th of May 2022. That lady was stoned to death and burned, set ablaze inside that institution that's supposed to be where people go to get some reasonings. For that unfortunate incident happened 12th of May 2022. Atiku tweeted about it and condemned that act. And a few hours later, Atiku deleted his tweet. That shows that he felt that his tweet might have become offensive to those that perpetrated that act, which I think it is not a hallmark of a good leader that such heinous crime was committed in an higher institution, and as a leader that has conscience, you condemned it only to delete that tweet a few hours later. It's not likely to be a good leader. It's likely to also have sentiment for extremism in the country, and those are dangerous traits from the little you know about him, Michael.
But considering the fact that it's from the north and most of these attacks are being carried out in the northern areas, don't you think that as a man from the north, you'll be able to solve the crisis?
Muhammadu Buhari came from Katsina, a former, a general that, as at that time, that people thought with his wealth of experience, he's going to bring to bear all those experiences when he's in the saddle. We also saw that Muhammadu Buhari practically opened the doors of this country to terrorists by his policies, by his programs, and all of that. He openly supports some of these terrorists in terms of their actions and all of that. So it is not automatic that because you came from the north, you'll be able to tackle the issue. Muhammadu Buhari is just an example. So thinking that because Atiku came from the north, that will give him. See, they all understand the problem. The political will, the willingness to confront this issue is what they lack. Not because they don't know what is going on. At that level, you have the best of intel, you have the best of report getting to your table per second, but they are not willing to confront the matter. So it's not automatic, Michael.
Let's get your reaction.
You see, Atiku, to me, because
It is from the north.
but
Most of these attacks are being carried out in the north.
not most of the attacks have been carried in the north.
Yeah.
You see, I believe it amounted to failure of leadership among the northern leaders. I still want to give kudos.
Can he put a stop to it?
Let me just draw an inference here.
If eventually he wins the 2027 election?
Because I cannot be a spokesperson. I don't know. Hello, I am not a spokesperson. I cannot really measure. I don't have the metrics at hand now, as of the now, to measure his capacity in nipping these security challenges in the bud once and for all. But the only advice, instead of condemning them, the only advice I would just tell him and order of his ilks that they should take a cue from former governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Amaechi. You see, these are some of the things that we've always mentioned on this platform. You remember how Amotekun came to be. It was when they saw that this is now becoming a festering sore and is really moving dangerously to the western part. You could see how the likes of Rotimi Amaechi met with other governors to judge and see how they can, and they later came out with a blueprint. That was what gave birth to Amotekun. And if you check the incidents of security breaches and everything, is as at then and now, you see, it has went down. That will tell you what I call capacity building. And a situation whereby you have something like that play in the western part, and we are all in the same firmament called Nigeria. Why can't the people from that northern extraction take a cue from that and also form another kind of a type of Amotekun group that can be acting in concert with the security of the of the state? You see, at times most of the problem too, we ourselves as a citizen, we can also give our own quota, but sadly enough, Akeredolu is no more, but he has been able to put something on ground that every other successive government can also build on. And if people from the northern extraction are seeing all this being played in the western I think they can also learn how did you do it, what tactics were deployed to see that all this thing is being nipped in the bud once and for all. And also I want to also say that we have people that are highly resourceful in this country, and I've mentioned a countless number of times here. There is a man of Nigerian extraction, as I've always said it on this, Osato Sewigi. He's from Edo State. He's an American. Yeah. Today, he's being called the drone builder in United States of America, and he's in US. Why can't we just, release an olive branch to him and see that we cut him back to the country and help the nation building? And I believe anything that will help us to stand as a state, and any initiative, because we need to, because they see that everything is being played on the template of politics. If you really want to even affirm yourself, your stand as a politician or as a statesman, you want to do it and anchor it on delivery. And that is what we have always said. Instead of giving this government a knock, I've said it. It's part of my own contribution on this platform that he is a man. Others. We still have people in the IT world that have Nigerian instructions that are doing wonderfully fine in all these clients and helping those clients to build. But we are still here. We cannot even build bicycle here. And these people are doing wonderfully fine over there. If the template had been okay, they have been enabling, they would have stayed back and helped the nation building.
All right, let me quickly move on to another story here. Southwest governors held an emergency closure meeting yesterday in Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State. And out of the meeting, one of the reports we got, there is state police, and they said it is time for state police. But I asked myself, are they acting out of genuine concern on the state of insecurity in the country? They've ignored for years, or they are just reacting to the rising security challenges or crises in the country?
You see, before the now, all of them, they have maintained a docility posture. And when you now look at, it's because President Donald Trump sneezes and the cold is even being caught here by all these governments. And that is why you see all these frenetic waves. Because I don't like anything that is, on an emergency level that you cannot sustain over time. Because I believe, I did mention that change is either it is planned or forced. And if you want a very good change, you have to plan for it. Not something that will come frenetically, as the case may be with the governors of the now. And when you look, though they say it's better done. It's better. To be late than never. But I want to say that why now? They live in this country. They were not living in the moon. They have always been seeing this thing. Why can't they bring all the edges in our security architecture together and see how they can have a way through in contending these breaches that is currently being faced. We are currently being faced. And when you look at all these emergency, but how are they going to sustain it? Whatever the blueprint of that emergency, how are they going to sustain it? Because All these government that you see, they also have their own appendages, and they have their own interests to serve. And if they can draw their self-serving interests just for nation building, I think they will arrive at a very good end. And that is my take.
Well, gentlemen, Mike, they've ignored this for over how many years now, and they are just waking up. Is it because it's getting close to their doorstep or what?
Absolutely, that's the major reason. It's getting close. We are beginning to feel it in Kwara, and they felt what's the distance between Kwara and Osun and Lagos and Ogun and all of that. So they quickly converged, and now talking about state police. A state police that even Mr. President has always talked about long before now, ever before he became the president. You begin to wonder what is stopping it. Why is it not being pushed? Why is it not in the front burner? Even why is it not the subject of discourse, even at the National Assembly level and all of that? Who is pushing for it? Don't also forget to tell you how unserious in this country. The time they were mounting forest guards, you will almost think that they are very serious about it. That almost by the following week, you begin to see things along that line. Everything went down again. Part of the solution to this issue, which all of them knew anyway, is to stop the movement of cattle within our forest. It must be a policy. Why are they shying away from this? These are the route through which people move weapons, move a lot of things, and cause kidnappings and the lives within our system. It must be a policy. It must be stopped. You have no business in the forest. We must know the people moving within the forest. Who does that in any serious nation? That you can just come within only the name of we are herdsmen. We can afford to navigate along the forest. Is the forest not part of our nation? Is it not part of our territory?
Are they the owners of forests?
And they understand these things, that this is the avenue, that is the control measure. You must be able to control who move within that axis, except you are joking. So if you are not ready to address all of that, the insecurity will not stop. This is an avenue through which people move a lot of things and all of that, and cause instability within your system. And you are shying away from it. You don't want to offend who?
All right, straight to the comment section. What are the viewers saying? Yeah, all right, I have Dnap saying Southwest is the safest region in the country. State police will be extra buffer. All right, he goes on by saying Amotekun is working. We are not insecure in the Southwest like the rest of the states. We are always ahead of other regions. All right, Baba Yaga says, Gentleman Mike, it can't be implemented because Sultan of Sokoto and Sheikh Gumi said no, and there is nothing we can do about it. Do they control Nigeria? Sultan of Sokoto and Gumi, are they the owners of Nigeria? All right, okay, you want to say something, right?
You see, before the now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and some of his, other members of his cabinet, they were mooting an idea to the extent that they wanted to tell the entire nation that Sultan and some other, one other, Sultan Oni of Ife, all other traditional rulers, they will now be under there. Then they will be having, all these things cannot be unconnected with political and Fulani motives. And when you look, a nation like this, as large as Nigeria, when some other people, because if you say you bet a nation, you and I should have equal stake in that nation. A situation whereby you are dotting other person's head and you are using a cane for the other person, that is not equity, it's not fairness to me. I want to believe that all these things that is just a kind of a coinage used by all these politicians to serve their own self-serving interest, because they are not there for us. You remember, I'm afraid that the way we are going, we are gravitating speedily towards an implosion. I stand to be corrected if all these things that I just said, if they are not true. They organize to they say that they organize out of 7 countries and check their GDP, check their income per capita. All these balkanized countries is even more than when they were together. And you will see that I hope we are not going to the same route. Because even if we should go to the same route, I think maybe that one should be even be okay by every component unit of this country to so do. Because of what use is our nation when we are not equal, when we cannot have an equal share of our natural resources. Then we continue to have all this. Everybody is agitating, and even in Yoruba and in Jebuman will say no, Naigba man is at the top. In Ondo they will say Ekiti man is the one that is there. So for how long that nationalist fervor has died? Everybody is now calling for self-determination, and if that is the true answer to our problem, so be it.
All right, Mr. Udeze says, Vincent, forget Atiku. He has nothing to offer. He's not an intelligent politician. All right, it's your governor refusing to implement autonomy for local government. That's why the federal is dealing with some of them. Some states have implemented it. This is from Dnap.
Let me correct Dnap. Dnap, I don't know where you are writing this from. You know, Supreme Court of the land agitated on this local government autonomy. Up to the now, I stand to be corrected. Nothing has been done in that regard to see that the money coming out from the federation account goes directly to the local government. All this, I don't know where you got your information from. I want you to fact check and still come on platform. Let me engage you on it.
All right, Johnny Marv says, hello, Mr. Mike. I just sent 10K to Oluwawan for his morning coffee. This Maria, so you appreciate.
God bless you. Good morning to you. I'm very appreciative.
Johnny Marv.
Johnny Marv, God will bless you. That cup of tea it go to a long way. God will continue to bless your life forevermore. I bless all of us because we are in the house of God. See, we are spoken the mind of God because we are not happy with the situation. God bless you.
$10,000 sent to Oluwawan this morning for coffee. We appreciate you, Johnny Marv. Thank you. Get my mic. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. Good morning. What are you saying?
Yes, good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Good to be here. Thank God for life.
You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
The APC's misrule is gone. It's gone. Atiku gone. Is party ready, and he has said that he will end APC's misrule. Has Tinubu misruled the country? Has he misled us?
The people that are crying out loud now that the era of Tinubu is counted. I can say they are the one has to probe about the insecurity in the country now. And where was Atiku? I think in a normal climb, and in a normal climb, or in the foreign countries, right? When there's crisis like this, it becomes the collective problem for them. So where was Atiku when all these bandits were just disturbing everybody on the street and killing? And where was Atiku? That's why I have somehow doubts mind about this Atiku that we've been saying all around since. I think he's a leader and is supposed to be part of the people that will be able to find solution to this insecurity that is going on. So it's just okay. That means Atiku wants everybody to be killed and start his agenda of the presidency. And I can tell you what these people, they know what they are doing. The Atiku likes, I don't even want to start listening to him again, anything he says, because he's a failure already. Alhaji Atiku has nothing to offer Nigeria as it is. And the people that have something to offer, and you are disturbing them. You are disturbing them because none of them, Atiku cannot just sit down in Dubai, cannot sit down in where he is today and be seeing Nigerian drifting from the security to insecurity. And I can say wholeheartedly, God will defeat them. And even we've been seeing progress now because they were in my state just yesterday. They were in my state, but they do what? They finished, killed them. They got them killed. They got them killed in Osun. Yes, I'm so proud of my state now. I'm so proud. And that is why I said it on this platform. See something, say something. And this insecurity is not just for the president alone. It's for the governors and it's for the citizens. See something, say something. Right? And I think they are shown are putting that into use. And I think any moment, maybe like next week or 2 weeks time,
had to take a trip down to Osun, right, to see the progress that is going on there. Everybody should go back to his state and see what the governors are doing there. And that is how you can be able to curb the insecurity. Don't present alone, my brother. Don't wait. Don't let us wait. I mean,
All right, I'm still coming back to you. Onyeze, we await a new Nigeria under the leadership of Atiku Abubakar. He has officially joined the African Democratic Congress and has promised to end APC's years of misrule. Onyeze, your take on
Yeah,
this?
Mike, I don't want to talk about waiting for Atiku's presidency. I don't want to mention Atiku's. I don't have anything. Atiku don't have anything to do at the presidency. But if you are talking about ADC coming on board for political solution on bad leadership, I agree. But anything Atiku, no. I don't know what he's warming up for, but that's his business. He has right to whatever ambition, you know. But if Atiku continues like this, it means indirectly they are still working together with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because these are the people that brought insecurity.
Are you sure?
But what is Matawale doing in Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration?
The defense minister.
Yes, what is he still doing there? Over 500 guns was found in his house belonging to bandits. What is he doing there? Are they not intelligent to go to that regard? Go and fact check. So leave Atiku with that, because this is the turn of the South. If he's thinking of presidency, that is only if ticket, he is working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
They are not in the same party.
Bro, it doesn't mean they are not in the same party, but I can tell you that if another northerner of that personality mounts an opposition where other people are members, it means that he is working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because Atiku has no business for now to contest the presidency. If you have conscience,
Are you saying he doesn't have the constitutional right to do
because I'm talking about nation building. That means he doesn't actually want the political structure that has been lopsided for a very long time in Nigeria to be strengthened.
But he said APC has misruled the country.
But let me tell you. If you're talking about APC has misruled the country. And I'm saying Atiku should be ruled out from anything. If you're talking about Atiku, ADC, it should be a different thing. If you say ADC is bringing some level of leadership with other coalition parties, I agree.
Apart from Atiku, who are you looking at in ADC?
Bros, I can tell you, I don't see anybody there in ADC. What I'm looking at, how do ADC and other opposition parties, collect? How do they collect? How do they merge? How do they come together to form a larger political force? That should be what we are talking about. But when you say, I think ADC is built around me, and therefore, okay, you are working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, so there's no need for all the others.
If you said you've not seen any credible person there
In
ADC.
well, for now, I'm not telling you there's credible people in ADC. Okay. But what I'm saying is this: okay. It is not the turn of the North. That's the fact. It is not the turn of the North.
It is not the turn of the North.
Okay.
Is it written in the Constitution?
Bros, the judgment that was passed on Nnamdi Kanu, was it written in the Constitution? It was not written in the Constitution. It is not in the Constitution. If there is a gentleman agreement that made the southern governors to convert in Delta State that presidency must come to the south, okay, he said it is not written in the Constitution, but it happened. And we are saying that the South has not completed their 8 years. And Atiku is warming up to build a opposition political structure around himself. But it means that there is a seemingly unseen hand
the South the Southerners, right, have not completed their 8 years. It simply means President Tinubu will be completing his 8 years. That was the price to tell us. You see what plays. 4 plus 4. Are you supporting the election of President Tinubu?
Mike, if you understand, when I begin to interpret the political structure between the North and the South.
No, you don't
understand it. No, but you understand. Apart from those who are bent on aligning under a certain sentiment to back Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership okay? 100%, 100% of Nigerians we totally disagree with you. I can give him this. Somebody, no, I'm coming. No, bros, let me tell you. The 4+4 you are talking about, the 4+4 you are talking about is not about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's about Southern presidency.
Okay, Southern presidency.
It's about Southern presidency. It's not about Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
It's about Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No. You need to understand. You need to understand. Bola Ahmed Tinubu represents Southern presidency. Right. You see my point. My point is very clear. My point is very clear on this argument, on this encounter. My point is very clear. Very, very clear. I am doing justice to this. That the Lord have had uninterrupted 8 years. I didn't say 8 years. But they should also have uninterrupted 8 years. Bro, understand my point. And what we are saying is this, that I align with the understanding that Bola Ahmed Tinubu leadership has brought an unfortunate calamity on Nigerians, which the government themselves, APC government themselves agreed.
Yes.
They admitted it.
Where did that admit?
Because, Mike, if you said there's no facts regarding to that, we have proofs. That the government also said yes. We know we could have continued the pray. But what does that tell you? See, if there's going to be, if Nigeria is going to be reworked, then Atiku should understand that it is not all about North now. We don't want to know anything. It's not about not. If the coalition cannot be structured in a way that they are going to look for a Southern candidate that will replace. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu has acknowledged that APC has failed, then what happens to ordinary Nigerians? He said it, hunger. Yeah, but he now said we should tighten our belt. Didn't you hear him? We should adjust ourselves on that. No, bro, by the time we begin to look at it, but then what do we do? I'm not about that. I'm about the southern region completing.
Must it be? Nigerians currently searching for a Southerner.
Yeah, there's no vacant seat.
Does it mean Tinubu has failed?
There's no vacant seat for now. Let me tell you, there's no vacant seat. I see these guys complaining about this Northern as a JJC in politics. You know that anytime already that when the Southerner come into that seat, they don't feel comfortable and they will make any which way to pull the person down. They did that to Jonathan. They started with Obasanjo, with Sharia. They started with Sharia. And you could see what is echoing behind me here. So that is the vengeance. Tinubu put Jonathan down. Yes. It was the military that put the Jonathan down. If you don't know, I think you need to go back to the drawing board and understand what is going on. It was the gang up. It was the gang up of the Abdul Salam. It was the gang up. Let me lecture you guys a bit. They wanted Buhari on that seat because it was only Buhari that has not benefited from the largest of this country. It was the military officers with Tunde Ibeagban that they did not benefit anything. And when Buhari saw now that all this Babangida, Abacha, all of them, they make the country. And what happened?
Did you hear what he said? They are looking for a Southerner that could replace President Bola.
No, I've told you guys. No vacancy. I've answered them.
To the second time.
What
has he done to deserve second terms? Is the knowledge he has in his brain, a knowledgeable person. And I can tell you, he has done a lot. He has done a lot. He has done a lot. Listen to me. They should not guard me. Don't let them guard me. Don't let them guard me in that place. Don't let them guard me. What has he done? What has he done? He's only a blind person like this, my brother, that is homeless now. He doesn't know where he belongs. That will not know that the president is doing a lot. Now, the governors, I go back to our governors because I always put, my eye on the governors. Now, your governors, go and ask as Tinubu done. What has it done for them?
Give allocations to governors.
Good morning. Yeah, they're having good money. Let me tell you something. Right? Let me let you know, Mike. I think you are the CEO of this platform now, and there's money you are allocating to us every time, every week, and you don't see any results, and you are still now coming back to you say, Michael, we are not seeing any money, no, blackmailing. And that is what is going on. A lot of their governors, these guys don't even checkmate their governors. Tinubu has done a lot. Tinubu has brought a reform, a lot of reforms. Tinubu has brought a lot of reforms, and that is why the Fulanis, the northerners, they don't want his success, and that is why they have some Fulani like Southern Fulani like to South stand. I'm talking of South and that. We have Benin Fulani. We have Igbo Fulani. So we have all of them Fulani. Let me say so what I'm saying now, you see, all these people, they say my people perish because they lack knowledge. And we keep imparting that knowledge into their brain, because I can tell you what somebody like this man now is a sellout. Is a sellout to Fulani. So to me, if I see bandits, if we are talking about bandits, we are one of the bandit drivers. So we want peace. Mr. President wants peace, and Mr. President is doing all the necessary things. For years, and he's using his wisdom. They expected Mr. President to be killing every citizen of the north, but it cannot happen like that because he has to protect himself. So it only takes a people with knowledge. Knowledge, they don't buy it in markets. You cannot buy knowledge. So and I pity my brothers all around here. The knowledge.
In the comment section.
Okay, now. Yes,
economically, security-wise, physically, which one is better on that?
Yeah, economically, yeah. There's a chamber. I think you were in Nigeria the other time. Is it how you left your state that time? You met it. A lot of developmental, infrastructure, this development has happened, and I can tell you wholeheartedly, the rotting of the past governors, past president, is what Tinubu is claiming, and you cannot claim it overnight. Anybody that thinks Tinubu can claim all those rotting issues, I was going back. Let me not go back. You see what makes you people crying now? Say there's no job, they are hungry, they are this thing. I thank God nobody is shouting that they bring power again. Now the job engagement of the youth now, I still said Ajakuta still rolling alone is capable of, and who are the people that diminish that Ajakuta? We are the PDP. Under President Obasanjo, down to President Jonathan, and somebody will still not be crying foul behind me that under Jonathan.
Unemployment, there's no unemployment again.
I think there's unemployment that people are managing. There's no jobs right now. We are trying to create jobs. That's what I'm saying. They are creating jobs. That's what I'm saying. When they bring Ajakuta still rolling, right, into the board, right, it will work.
You always mentioning Ajakuta.
It has a large capacity to employ Nigerian youth. Not only Ajakuta, you have the Oshu still rolling main. You have like that. Yes.
We're not just coming and. Mike, I don't know how the questions you want to come up with.
where it is being directed to.
I can see some people still want the re-election of Tinubu. Some people still want Tinubu back.
No, of course. In a situation like this, you don't rule out followers, loyalists, joining his re-election ambition. There's no doubt about that. That is okay. Even a thief has followers too. I'm saying, but if you look at talking about yesterday, I talked about national patriotic spirit collapsing. If you want to measure leadership, how do you measure a performing government in terms of the economy, in terms of security, and in terms of foreign investments? That is how to measure. Then apart from that, then you look at the ratio of naira and dollar. Then you now look at the GDP. Mike, Nigeria is still running the worst economic inflation in the history all over the world. When you're talking about insecurity, remember what President Tinubu said to Jonathan? If you cannot provide security, resign. Mike, there's a lot of I'm not a fan of Tinubu, but I am disappointed that a southern president has not been able to perform candidate or president or past president with what we are seeing now. Tinubu has borrowed more than 8 years of Buhari government.
There's no harm in borrowing. America is the largest.
You understand?
America is the largest.
I'm talking now. If you want to trust me, yes, you have your time. So if you are looking at this, these are the things you can use to measure. Then when we are talking about subsidy money, and you are borrowing consistently. Now you want to go and borrow from for brigade vaccine. Mike, I don't know how people measure leadership based on sentiment, but it cannot be an Igbo president at that level, and the economy is like this, and as an Igbo man, I come and sing praises to you. Rubbish! Can't do that. Like, these are the things that we are actually talking about. If a whole serving president can make that statement to a former president that he should resign, Mike, what is Bola Tinubu still waiting for?
Of course.
You see, history has a way of repeating itself. I've listened to him. See, but that guy is a very smart, deadly person. Mike, do you know what it means to say you are withdrawing police from VIPs? But are you going to stand in presence of IBB and say all the police in IBB cells get out? Yes, you see, when you see, I think to an extent, Tinubu has exhibited glass incompetence in all ramifications.
It's a failure.
Well, I have to say it clearly.
Yes.
To see things improve.
I am not surprised. Chinedu of Lagos can never see anything good in this government.
It can never.
Chinedu of Lagos.
We understand your pain.
But no, the highest thing, the highest thing you can tell me is to come here and conduct a public hearing on Bola Tinubu's administration.
He has the majority. He has the majority.
Okay, come down and conduct, not here. No, conduct a public hearing. And remember, you are obstructing me. Don't obstruct me. Obstructing me. I'm responding to that comment. Yes, that's very important. I am responding to the comment. Sir, can you come down? I can tell you that. Are you now trying to tell me that the APC government does not know that the Nigerians are being burdened by hardship based on the policies of this government? Is that what Mr. Bello Taiwo is trying to tell me? Is that what he's talking about? That the government themselves acknowledge it. And the message there is that we are on top of the situation.
Until Nigeria die.
Until we wipe out
Do you understand? Because I don't see.
Demons, I don't understand. That's okay.
Mike, that is the area I'm going. It's not a matter of. I don't know where you get the knowledge of Lagos. I don't know where you get that knowledge.
I was disappointed in many Nigerians yesterday when I saw the comments of people, Nigerians, on a particular video or a post. I saw telling us that the next target is the president. They will come and kidnap the president. And
Mike,
98% or 99% of people that reacted there, were in support of that.
Mike, I am not in support of it. No, don't let me tell you, Mike, I am not.
Some said they should come and kidnap you.
Boss, I am not in support of it. You know why? I am not in support of it. But you see,
that shows the level of hatred people have.
No, Mike, understand it. We don't understand it. Understand it first. Understand what that statement means. Understand this. How many times have they threatened National Assembly? I can tell you how many times they have threatened National Assembly. Mike, I give you an instances of what transpired between Wike and one Yerima over land use issue. And by the virtue of, as the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Wike is acting on his behalf. Did you see both ex-service chiefs and service chiefs of northern extraction conducting a press conference, including Minister of Defense, telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu nothing, you know, if you do anything. Mike, understand where I am going always. What happened? There was no single reaction from the presidency, not even by Ononuga. Then, on top of that, we have 16 northern military that was allowed to have carried out a coup. My brother, that go for former governor of Bayelsa State, Seriki Disin. And when Seriki Disin looked at the land, because he was drafted into the committee that we investigate the Silva over those allegations. And when he saw the handwriting on the wall, he withdrew.
Yes.
Mike, nobody has mentioned 16 northern military officers that was allegedly to be involved in that coup. Mike, what does that tell you? That some people are saying that we are in charge.
Yeah, the owner, yes.
And when they are telling Bola Ahmed, passing such information, but what is the language of the presidency? But these are the lines we have to talk to understand. What is the language of the presidency in reaction to that? It looks like we know you. We have been one of us are part of what removed Jonathan.
Yes. Yes.
And the DIG, the former DIG has said completely on a viral video, he said, what is Matawale still doing in Bola Ahmed Tinubu's cabinet? Mike, that's why I'm blunt. I'm against anybody saying you want to come. But let me tell you, the same people who are there now, Sebi has brought another 7 chiefs. Bros, the strong northern military power within the political space in Nigeria has become a threat to democracy.
Pardon me, please.
Allow me. See, don't engage me, please. When I finish, there's an command. You've been obstructing me. Because when you are talking, I do not obstruct you. I'm telling you. So you don't even know what is called equity. You know what is called equity. You don't know. I'm not the one. You don't know what is called equity. You don't know what is called equity. If you know what is called, be making that statement.
You know.
So that is the angle me personally I'm coming from. I'm not a professor. Whatever you target, you want to mock yourself, I will reduce you to nothing on this platform.
Okay, let's continue, man.
Mike, this is a serious thing. I don't come here every morning to joke. Before God and man, I don't joke. What I'm doing here, it takes me a lot. I do a lot of research. Just come here or open my mouth. So what at that point now, where we are seeing this clearly handwriting on the wall, that who is going to come out and stand against retired ex-serving Northern Fulani military oligarchy right there in the democratic circle of Nigeria? Who is going to stop them? Bola Ahmed Tinubu can only take that decision because it knows these are people who knows how to sabotage anything. They know how to sabotage anything. They don't be surprised that when it happens, they will just give room for these people to enter Sorok. I'm telling you, for that small boy to come out and say, we are done, and the targets now are the politicians and all that. And remember, there was an intelligence report that National Assembly is going to be bombed. Well, we should not take such things, you know. And now, you know the funniest thing, they are even making TikTok videos. And the Nigerian intelligence, they are Nigerian. No, they said the Nigerian government. They said Nigerian government cannot protect you. You know what it means? Yeah. They said it very clearly. Nigerian government. So we are coming. So, bro, if you look at what is there, what does it tell you? You know, it tells you that we don't have intelligence. What is our intelligence agencies doing to these people down? Immediately they made that statement, they're already on them. But these people who are bent on carrying out this are sitting, said every move. Because what I believe that by now the National Assembly would have be able to balance themselves, because anything comes here, they will vote against the South. That's the fact. These are the structural imbalance that I expected Bola Ahmed Tinubu to checkmate and able to correct.
Thank you so much. That was a brilliant contribution.
Yeah. And my own take home is my own take home is they don't expect Mr. President to be revealing all his strategy.
For Mr. President, you saw
let them come. Your talk is true. My brother, is true. And I can say we should start giving this our people. Yeah.
Terrorists daring the government on a daily basis. You understand? It looks like the government are toothless and cannot do anything. They have run short of ideas on how to tackle the issue of insecurity. And that is responsible for the poverty we are, plunging into on a daily basis. You can see the
terrorists now use TikTok.
Yes, they use TikTok. We've seen them using drones. They have also adopted technology. They seem to go in faster than the government. I'm telling you, if these guys are given 20 years with the way they are going, if they don't take over the government, then I'll be surprised. What has happened in Afghanistan? Al-Qaeda took over government. Government ran away. You understand? And Al-Qaeda is in charge today. The only problem they had is that there is a sect in the terrorist group. 90% are the one in government. The 10% are feeling marginalized. You understand? Who are also terrorists. So if we do not take care, the president should not take, that threat for kidnapping him for a joke. He should take it very seriously, because these guys are coming down to the south.
Is it possible to
Gani Adams told Nigerians that they have gotten reports that these guys can, Ekiti, Osun and Lagos State. I watched the video 2 days ago. He made Gani Adams, sorry, I wanted to say Gani Adams. He made the statement. And these people are people who are privy to very serious information that you and I will not know. You understand? So government, I expect them to throw away politics now and begin to act. And why I say state police is the way, see, Nigerian federalist state is, we run a fraudulent federalist state. Is a fraud. Because the Fulani Hausa hegemony has always been in place, and everybody who comes on board is shying away, is afraid of daring it. You understand? And it's a problem. The population keeps growing, and you have a population of people who are unproductive, who have zero idea. How can a country grow?
when you produce liabilities, people, you are not producing people, they can't do nothing. And then their time will come, they will retire, their children will come up, they can't do nothing. That is not a country. You must fix security. A serious country will look at security. If you got UK here practice a unitary system of government, but they have a local government police, sheriff. But you have a federalist system that say there is power is you have 3 tiers of government: federal, state, and local government. When you say autonomy to local government, we are not saying financial autonomy. A chairman of a local government should be the chief security officer of his local government. He should have security under his watch. You understand? That are armed. The days of using cutlass to, in fact, it is a suicidal attempt. Anybody who tells you a vigilante or even a moteku to carry them gun to face Fulani, my guy, you don't sign your debt with that, because these guys will wipe you. It's not going to work.
All right, in the comment section, Andrew Gugimi says very expensive joke, kidnapping the president. Is that possible?
Well, we repeating the same thing. What happened during Jonathan, the same thing happening now. Is anything different? It's the same thing. You don't remember when Jonathan was campaigning? They stole you pure water and stone. Did this president government react? Nobody reacted. They said it's a foolish president, let him go out of that place. They found all means to remove him today. So Tinubu is sharing it. Why are we complaining? Why are we deceiving ourselves? It's not a new thing. They are in charge. They put him there. You know, when the man was there, say, if I come, you no come. Did you campaign? Did you tell you I'm going to secure you? Did you tell you I'm going to give the economy? Say, you no come. I've helped you. I must be there. Today, he's sharing it. So why are we complaining? Why are you shouting? When the head is rotting, the leg cannot work. Tinubu is a failure. Everybody knows. I talk economy, insecurity. Check who is this national security advisor. Fulani, Ibado. What do you expect? Ranches. As Tinubu speaking about ranches, he said, go ahead. The Fulanis are moving around, except we. How can 15 Fulanis carrying gun from Kano to Edo State, and we have security at checkpoint, but Edo with their wisdom arrested them. So for me, Oga, how do you see you are saying Tinubu is helpless, cannot do anything? Because if you check custom, police, army, if you have general, a Yoruba man, the 10 generals or army are not. Police the same thing, custom the same thing, immigration the same thing. So you are measuring state police, state police, state police. We have last man here, the way last man treated people. If Edo has their own police, everybody have their own police. You cannot move. Everybody will protect their own interest. That same police, I don't think it's going to work, because the system is zero, bastardized. Federal will still control state police after all. Lagos still have their police. It's being used by politicians. Go and check. People say, I'm going to withdraw all the... who told you that? Can you withdraw? Shall you own? Can you go out? Or commissioner, let me tell you, sir. Tinubu has paid for security. He has paid for economy. He has everything. The only thing you need to do is to just manage this for years and go out. And go out. God, Nigeria is dead. And for Fulani to be posted, they are going to remove him. Who is in charge of Asuro? Go and check. They dominate everywhere. Airport, SSS, immigration, EFCC. Have you been to Koyi there? Go and check there. 90 years old Aboki, they are taking over everywhere. 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. So, my brother, all I know is that all the president, the governor, you have a PDP. See what's happening in Abuja, and you have a president. Abuja, we can be seeing secretariats of a party, and the president is there. Anarchy is already going on. Anarchy, the whole Nigeria now, they are not happy with it. And the Pope led on the president. Look at the people taking out. When America said they are coming, there is genocide. A lot of people say no genocide. Pastors, Adepoye, all of them, nobody is talking.
They are talking.
What are they talking? Wait for 100 days. He said wait for 100 days. The 100 days, they went to kidnap 300 something. They went to kidnap 50. 30. The child become rapper. The president is helpless. Minister is helpless. They are in America. Telling the Trump no genocide. Trump told them, say, look, they just kidnapped 350. So what are we talking about? So all I know is that the president cannot do anything. And all he knows is to compare national.
And that's why Atiku vowed to fix the problem.
He cannot.
ADC to end
Okay, good.
the misrule of APC.
When they are
Possible.
when they are condemning Atiku. When they are condemning Atiku, let's say the truth. Let's say it's the turn of the South. For me, if it's the turn of the South, you don't want Atiku to come, they should give opportunity to an Igbo man like Obi. Obi is a business person. Obi never business. He has a bank, he can manage. What does Tinubu have? Accountant. We need somebody from the Southeast. If it's maybe 4 years, let somebody from Southeast. If it's 2 years, let's see if Obi can be able to do it. And I believe he has the material to do it.
With all these mass defections, so you have APC giving money to governors, allegedly, to camp to the rolling up progressive Congress. Are we likely to have another party defeat APC? Is it possible?
Very possible. You understand? The thing is, now if you look at the statement Atiku made, it's coming from a man who is in opposition and he wants to take advantage of the weakness of the ruling party, exposing them. You understand? As much as Atiku is not a man, I think, has the solution to the problem we have now. See, you see, Atiku belonged to the money bags politicians that has held this country to ransom from 1999 till date. See, do you know what these guys have been doing to us? They give us something that looks like analgesic pain reliever. You understand? It's temporary. And you think the person is working from 1999. Nobody has worked. So we only take pain reliever because it's not curative. You have an ailment that has not been cured. They give you pain reliever to take away the pain, but the sickness is there. So what we need is a man who is sincere, who can now say, what is the problem? Let's cure it, tackle it once and for all, and have a country. You understand? And I remember I said, even though I didn't vote for Tinubu, I said something here. I said, I was looking at Tinubu when he came on, but I said, even if he will not achieve anything, we will see restructuring. You understand? But unfortunately, day one of this administration was politics, governance zero till now. And government, Nigerians has given you an opportunity to prove it at all. That the APC and even your Buhari that you brought was a mistake, but you can change the narrative. Oh, yeah. But unfortunately, if you ask me, our sample opinion of Nigerians, some of them will tell you Buhari was better. The reason is because what was Nigerian GDP? Okay, from 2014, our GDP was $520 billion. You understand? Our post-purchasing parity was okay. People are earning minimum wage was 30,000 naira. People can afford to live. Yes. They take care of their children, they pay school fees. But today you are living in a government where the GDP has been depleted to less than 350 billion. And can you ever say that you were better than the government that you came to take over from? What is a dollar, dollar to naira? What is the value now? What is even the value of Nigeria? People are running away to safety. People are leaving their homes. A country where there is government. Zero. I withdraw my statement when I said, I remember I said it here that America, we don't need them. We need America. We need America now. Because the reality is that you listen to that one of the persons, that church that was attacked in Kwara State, one of the persons that was freed, he said when they took them to the forest, what he saw was a territory 100% in charge of the bandits. Yes. In Nigeria, and you say America should not come when already our territorial integrity, we are losing it to terrorists. And I'm saying that if we don't act now, we will one day wake up to see that terrorists have taken over. They did it in Afghanistan just 2 years ago. It wasn't long ago. The president ran away. Everybody ran away. Terrorists are in charge. Everybody have forgotten about it. Terrorists are in charge now. You understand? These are people who are seen as terrorists. The country is under even America left after 21 years. They handed over government to them and left. You understand? So it's unfortunate. We need to see a decisive, move by the government. Put away government. If Tinubu can create state police, even if he does not win the election, because I know his fear. He's not going to work. Like Olajide said, his fear is that the state police can be used against him by governors. But do you know what lasting solution you would have created by giving state police? The indigents of the states will protect their states because they are armed with AK-47. Fulanis are, in fact, the most fearful people on this earth. It is because they carry arms and I don't have arms. If you are coming to my house and you know I have AK-47, you come to the community, everybody has AK-47. You will think twice because we know the community more than you. You are a stranger. So we need a government that will think. They should think, or else one day we will leave this whole country called Nigeria.
What stop the president to say ranches? Let all your cows stay in your place, not moving around. I think that's it. That's the opportunity they are using.
All right, in the comment section, Bayaga says he doesn't believe in regional presidency. Just get the best person. How many Igbo will vote for Uzodinma to be president? Divide the country. Let the North go their ways. This is James Ulu on this. David Okafor is saying that Buhari and Tinubu are the greatest problems facing all Nigerians. Olasukomi, Adewumi, I as a person know Trump will never come to Nigeria. Like he threatened, Nigerians will fight for their liberation. They are not ready.
You should check Trump history. Trump is not a usual politician. In fact, he's not even a politician. One of the problems Trump is having with Americans is because he does not understand diplomacy. He say yes. When he say it, that is what he does. Check his history. You will see there is a man that will make a statement and want to do it. But he has been a lover of Nigeria. Check Trump from 2017. When Donald Obama refused to sell arms to Nigeria, Trump sold arms to Buhari. But then, when Buhari came, he told him that the genocide in Nigeria is unacceptable. But he sold arms to him. And you understand? Man is right. The same Trump sold arms to this present administration. We heard it from their mouth. Yes. You understand? Which means he's a lover of Nigeria. The 1.4 billion naira we are getting from America every year has been stopped now because they now see that this money is not used. You get money and your people are dying every day. You understand? You keep losing it. How can we give you? We can't trust you to give you money. You understand? And this man is saying that the terrorists, he's not coming for me, and he's coming for terrorists. You understand? But I know there's going to be some economic advantage that we have never enjoyed before. So they should even empty it so that we can use our head to make wealth. We don't need the let it come. Let Trump come. It's useful to us. Save us. We are dying under APC. If you take away mineral resources from Nigeria today, criminals will not become our leaders. Only intelligent people who love the country will come because there's no money there again. Come and create money. You understand? To make a country. But if there is money, you sell oil, you share money, you share oil. It means that what you have is only super rich people. They will use their money. Imagine somebody campaigning, spending 100 billion naira. If you check the salary of a president for 4 years, it's not up to 1 billion. So why will you spend 100 billion naira to campaign? Again, is that something they are not telling us? And we don't ask this. Tinubu is not coming back. Somebody will spend 100 billion naira to campaign, and his salary for 4 years is not up to 1 billion. What kind of investment? That's why he's buying the governor. That's why he's buying the governor. Tinubu will not come back again. Will not come back. Even if the power remains in South, Tinubu, you can't come back. This country is dying like a vegetable. Bye-bye.
The country is dying like a vegetable. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning, our viewers across the globe. We say thank you for always remaining with us.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning, our reviewers. Good evening. Good luck be with you people and protect you.
All right.
Good morning to you all. God bless you. So continue to see us. We are seeing you. We are telling the reality of ground. The truth will set us free. So we want freedom.
All right, the Southwest governors have declared support for state police, and they are currently seeking regional security outfits to curb the current security crisis we are facing. Some people said it's long overdue. Femi.
Yes, it's long overdue. And if you check Southwest, governor, with just ordinary seats that we have, they always come with a solution. Whenever they rally around, whenever they sit down together, they always come out with something concrete. A solution that could remember how they were able to come out with the case of Amateco. Even if Amateco is not doing enough, but to some extent, we saw that some states, especially on those states, they are using it effectively. Lagos State may not need it. They don't need it in Lagos State, but Lagos State have alternative. They know, yes, it's not compulsory we have. That's what I'm talking about, state police. If you have state police, it's not compulsory that every state will have state police. A state that doesn't have enough fund to maintain, go and check. There are some countries around the world, they don't have their own army. Their own army, they don't have. Even here, maybe some don't even have police because they have very few criminal cases. So it's not compulsory that the whole states have police. A state that cannot maintain police may shun it, but this will give us, enabling a condition that will give us power. Even if one governor misuses, another good governor will come. That is the truth of the matter. The federal police that we have been having, today you will have good ID, tomorrow you have bad one. What about this one? You will see good police, the federal good police, you will see the bad one. Likewise, it will happen in state police. We are not the first, nation that we have state police. America has state police. They even have sheriff. If you don't know how to go about it, go and learn from them. After all, Nigeria democracy, we liken it to the United States of America. Then if you want to give us federalism, to federalism, give us 100% to federalism. It's not that you will create, I don't know, maybe just some secretariat house, you call it state. You know that some state governor, not some, Nigerian state governor, they are just a logistic provider. The real power is not with them. I wonder why some people say, they are collecting security vote. They are collecting security vote. Go and check. Some of them will buy fan. But when they call police to come and interfere in a particular matter, they listen to IG. So many times, some state governor in this country has become, a victim in their own states. Everybody remember where Autumn ran inside bush like if not for God, they will have killed him, the state governor. So until we are able to, go out of all this bodu kind of a thing, I've been waiting for a president that will not look at anybody's face and that will be ready to shoot himself in the leg. You see, it's not easy. Nigeria, Africa generally, we like to worship one thing, one single thing. We like, especially Nigeria, our greed, our source of power, one thing. Our source of income, petrol, one thing. Everything, one thing. We don't like to have alternative. We don't diversify it, and we need it. We cannot have a central police and we get a perfect security network. No, it's not possible. Nigeria is too complex and it's too wide than somebody that will be controlling the whole police will be in Abuja and is ready for the signal of Fulani whether to act or not. If we continue in this way, one day will be one day. All these people, they are working together. They have synergy. All this, we are bandits, we are Boko Haram, we are Lakurawa, we are, go and look at them. Mamudawa, they exchange. For one purpose. Yes, for one purpose. Purpose of creating a Sharia control territory. If it's possible, take over the whole Nigeria. When you see them kidnap those, ladies, they usually sell them to different cells. Sell to Lakurawa, sell to Mamuda, sell to bandits. By the time they want to, if they give them chance now, in the next 6 months, you will, okay, all those, Chibok lady, they later realize that they sell some to Niger Republic, sell some to, they sell them to different cells. They have different cells with common goal. They may fight, but they have common goal. So, state police is very, very important, and invasion of Donald Trump, very, very important.
Very, very important. All right, let's have your take on it.
Well, for the state police, it's good, but it's late. But I don't think that Tinubu can do it. This is what he's saying when he was Lagos State Governor. I create a lot of things, but now he have already become the president of Nigeria. He become weak, total weak. And what is happening now in APC regime is too much. The APC regime have already collapsed Nigeria system. Nigeria system are not working the way it's supposed to work under APC administration. That's how I say the truth. Nigeria have already been divided. Let us not be beaten around the bush. What is going on now? Look at how tourists say that I'm going to kidnap president. What statement have president say? And the idea.
You expect the president to react to
and the idea said that I'm going to bomb Aso Rock.
They said that to Buhari.
Now, what did they say? The House of Assembly, they are running because of the statement where the bandits make. They are now running. But all this is there many years, and federal government of Nigeria will not say anything about them. Is it now they will say something when they are in the government? I say bandits are government. Government are bandits. They know themselves. It is very hard for Ahmed Tinubu to chase them away. The best thing is to divide the nation. As I'm telling you, on the road to New Biafra is where we are going. And that is where the problem of Nigeria goes to be solved. But to say the president of Nigeria goes to solve it, 100% lie.
Atiku said ADC is here to end APC's rule. Well, officially joined the African Democratic Congress.
Anyway, I salute him for the courage and for the step he made, but he remains one important thing. That ticket should come to South. Otherwise, it will become South versus North, irrespective of everything that will happen. Because nobody will come and tell me wholeheartedly that if Atiku win, insecurity is going to end in Nigeria. Atiku that don't know where he belongs to. Atiku that will say one statement in the morning and change it before things run out. So I don't believe Atiku can. If to say there is guarantee that if Atiku come in, there will be solution to our insecurity. If I will be convinced, I will say, so be it, let him go. But I don't see that Atiku will be ready to face his own brother and deal with them. That is my challenge. And let me make a brief statement about maybe Mr. President can be kidnapped or not. Who handed himself to the Palestine? You see, not Samson? Samson himself revealed the secret that if you cut my head, you can. Let me tell you, if Mr. President commits some brother in our own eyes like this, they will kidnap him. Why was Aguiyi killed? What led to the killing of Aguiyi? Aguiyi surrounded himself with the enemy. He refused to take a necessary step. He was using political solution to solve a blood-related issue. He refused to kill people that committed, killing people in the north. He refused to kill them. He put them in the prison. He was now using Northerner to be bodyguard. Let me tell you how he was killed. He sent a Fulani man that was guarding him. Go outside there, go and check what is happening. That one went there. He didn't come back because don't surround yourself with your enemy. If Tinubu surround himself with the terrorists will kidnap him in our own life like this, and nothing will happen. That's the matter. That's the truth.
So it's a challenge to Mr. President, a big challenge. All right, let's have your tea. Thank you so much, Femi. Appreciate it.
God bless you. See, the president, in the beginning, when the president was an opposition, all those language, so when it comes there will be a security agenda that it will be the things of the past. But today, you see, the president is not telling Nigeria the truth. See, what brought him there was those people that are terrorizing Nigeria now. He gave room to them. When Jonathan was there, they were mobilizing, they were mobilized. Let Jonathan go, let him go, crucify him. And they crucify Jonathan. Okay, what are we worshiping now? What are we experiencing now? See, it was like a film, Quara, inside church. They kidnap people. Now you brought them back. You say you rescue them. See, there is no sincerity. Let the president change his attitude, change his policy, and change his mind. Let Nigeria see the truth. The truth will prevail. I will see the reality. But now the truth is under the carpet. How will we see the reality? Every day is kidnapping. Because you are not telling us the truth. You are telling about 2027 everybody must be in the pocket of APC. APC roughly doing things that is not supposed to be done. How will you see the reality of if a selfish mindset? See, there is a long way. See, when you say you want to handle insecurity, you are a president, commander-in-chief of the armed forces. You have the authority, you have the capacity to say, hey, let there be peace, and peace will reign. Whereby you're not playing game. Game will play you. At the end of the day, you are the lion of Bodilon. When you are the lion of Bodilon, everybody will respect you. Say, when you get there, you will do undo. But when you get there, it's like antelope have drove you out of the forest. That's why we find ourselves in this situation. It's very bad.
All right, thank you so much. We need to go. We need to go. It's briefly.
Well, first and foremost, the APC, we are not ready for governance. And what we are seeing is an evidence to show that they are not ready to tackle any insecurity, anything that is happening. I want to say this, that the government of the day knows something about the security that is happening in Nigeria. Because the late Sonny Abacha said that if a security thing occur within 24 hours, the government of the day knows something about it. And I want to say, our president, if you know he cannot do, let him resign. That's my own humble take, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Felix.
If we have operation here in this Ogba today, if you have any operation, any crime here in this Ogba bus stop today, and government cannot trace the incidents, it means government hand is there. So I'm telling that normally I'm person that somebody travel very well, Mr. Mike. I have no say I don't always come here. Hence I have to come because I love this program. This country is still our country. Yes, I said the other time for the other platform. This person is no more a nation. No peace again. Insecurity. That's very part of insecurity in this country make this country zero countries. So I don't normally regard this country as a nation again. I do mention this country as an enterprise, as a marketplace where people buy and sell, where the governors even making their money, the bandits making their money at the expense of citizens. Please my advice to the presidency. When I say presidency, I don't mean only Ahmed Tinubu. Presidency, you, all of you that
the entire cabinet,
and the very cabinet, if you have to be sincere, hi, Mr. Baji, start putting it before you now that you are the one giving us problem. As the commander-in-chief, you know what is happening. You have right to stop this rubbish. Okay, take example, the kidnap, that church issue that's happened. They release those children, where are the offenders? Give them ransom, and people are still there, the people that committed the offense are still there. President, stop chasing the shadow.
Watch it.
Hold the object, then the shadow must stop. Presidency, hold the object now so that the shadow will stop. Go for the criminals, go for the bandits, you know them. Please, help the situation. That's my only thing I do, Samai.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Ase. All right, briefly before we go.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. My name is Ase. So, Mr. Mike, ask yourself a question. How many forests does our security men, how many forests are they controlling? How many states are they controlling? You know that many communities are paying tax to bandits before they could go to their farm. The situation is just lamentable. It's too much. Everybody agreed that America should come and help us. But to which extent? Nigeria will always need foreigners to help them. And what are we called a sovereign country? A sovereign country that is always unable to manage economy, to manage security, to manage even health of citizens. Everything is just jeopardizing. And it did not start today, although today is worst. But this issue has been there for so long. When are we going to be free from all this mess? Whenever somebody say, if you cannot do it, if this one Nigeria cannot hold, divide the country, let everybody go and defend his father's home, his father's name, and his own territory. But, many people are benefiting from what we call Federal Republic of Nigeria. And because of their benefits, everybody will be telling you every country is going through crisis. It is no, our own is just too much. Look at statement that one of us made that bandits will, you know, kidnap our children, our girls, our women, and they will share those women, send the son to some bandits in Niger, some bandits all over.
Let's make it snappy.
You know, it is very, very dangerous.
Right.
The level at which this country is now is as if nobody is leading the country. It's very dangerous.
Thank you so much.
We need solution now, today.
All right,
this minute.
Thank you. We appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much. All right, we appreciate all our esteemed viewers on the platform, especially those who donated some funds for our Christmas party, and the likes of King Henry, Ordinary Tawo Muki Great. Say a big thank you to you. We appreciate you all. All right, those who engaging us in the comment section, we say a big thank you to you too. Thank you so much. Robert Uche, good morning to you. Welcome to the program. Mr. Adekunle Michael for president. Oh, thank you so much. I did okay like this. Robert Uche, that's my man there. GOA joined the program. Also, Open also joined us. Today, Okafor joined us. Uche joined us this morning. Andrew Kunjimi also joined us. Safa Abiodun also joined us. Taiwo Ordinary Big T Prince joined us this morning. Baba Yaga Yagali, we appreciate your presence. James Manu, we appreciate you. James Olu, thank you for joining us. Gladys Oyabo, we say a big thank you to you. Wild Tribe also joined us. We appreciate Uchenwa for his engagement. Clement also engaged us. We say a big thank you to you. Amira, thank you so much. And to Mrs. Bukola Chibebe, we appreciate you. Appreciate your support to Queen Esther Bokiastrop. We say a big thank you to you. To Mr. K in Germany, to Mrs. Noma Osadia, who also joined us today. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We'll be back here tomorrow with more interesting stories. I'm Michael Adekunle. If you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Thank you all. Goodbye.